Jim Hall, and I started pottery in 1959. After that I started to build a kiln and a wheel, and having been a boilermaker at one stage I could do all that. A little bit of turning I needed doing, I had to get something done somewhere else, but that was okay. And finally got all those things together and couldn't get taught. I heard that Ivan McMeekin, who was a man at the university in Sydney, who had taken on technical pottery there of making up glazes and clays and all the rest of it. And he was having this weekend class for 10 weekends, so I joined up. I got more out of that than ever I did at Tech, and that really got me started, because in those days there weren't enough potters for there to be people who made clay. There was nobody who made clay up for sale. So you had to make your own up whether you liked it or not. And so how would I have done that without Ivan McMeekin? Clay, which I did, and I found some up the mountain, which I shouldn't have been taking. If that had caught me, I'd have gone to jail, I think. That's a big one up there of a clay I'd found somewhere, using the various materials that are around the place individually in brickworks and places like that, where I could get ground up bricks called grog, and also fire clay, which I could lay bricks in the kiln with. And some of it is in these pots. I got the kiln going, built a bigger kiln, and ended up having to move and build another bigger kiln at Kiama. My first kiln was at Dapto, which is on the south coast, and I had to pull it down and take all the bricks to Kiama and rebuild there in a bigger way and a better way, which I was learning finally how a kiln should be designed and built. So, and I could do all the steel work, of course, of the corners and the cross things that hold it together. Several kilns here, and 18 in total in my life I've built for myself and other people. And they all work well up here. So that's the early stages of what I've done. One of them, that's the first one. This steel work here is up here now, on our big kiln, up the back.
Oh, okay.
You haven't been up there yet?
No, we need to walk up there.
Yeah. If you have a look at the bottom of this, it's a bit lighter than the rest of it up here. This is caused by oil. See that sort of shoulder there? The lid is not quite the same as the rest of it, and it's the iron in the oil.
What you won a exhibition with, right?
And strangely enough, you know what it is? It's a cross section. It's a built-up three-dimensional picture of a leaf I found somewhere. The leaf had all these edges out of it, you know, out the sides of it. So I made that into the round, and that's how it came out. So it's a bit funny, really, but that's the way it turned out.
And what did you win with that?
50 quid. Which was all big in those days, in '66. It's only a bowl about 6-7 inches in diameter, and it's brushwork like I've never done before. And it turned out better than anything else I'd ever done. I've been doing the odd bit of forging as well. I think, when I think back on Wollongong, I think I might have been only the second potter there at the time when I first started. But then we began the Wollongong Ceramic Society in about 1962 or 3. And also at the same time, as around 1959 or 60, when I first did much in pottery, I joined the Potter Society in Sydney. Now, I don't know whether they called them Potter Society of Australia or was the Potter Society of New South Wales. There was only about 14 members in it.
Miss doing pottery?
Yeah. I had a big claim to enjoyment because I used to enjoy doing it.
That's a good one.
You don't want that on film.
Why not?
Well, I didn't have my best hat on.